Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sean stepped in as Jada was unpacking her lunch at her police station workstation. "Hey there, former partner," Sean said. "What exactly are you doing here?" Jada inquired. Sean explained that his suspension had ended and that he didn't know who to report to at the station. "The acting mayor hasn't appointed a new commissioner since he fired Rafe," Jada pointed out. "Since he let Rafe go." "Because of me," Sean grumbled. Sean asked Jada if she had anything to say to him. "What's there to say?" Jada stated. Sean shrugged, saying he hoped Jada would tell him she realized he hadn't intended to dismiss Rafe. Sean offered to talk with Mayor Rawlings on behalf of Rafe. "Here's your chance," Jada remarked as Mayor Rawlings entered the police station. Rafe had suspended Sean, according to Rawlings. "Well, that's something we need to address as soon as possible," Rawlings remarked. Rawlings expressed his dismay that Rafe had punished Sean for blowing the whistle on Rafe's relationship. Jada refuted this claim. "Are you certain about that? Because the timing suggests otherwise," Rawlings explained. "Detective Hunter was correct," Sean explained. "Commissioner Hernandez caught me drinking on the job." Rawlings inquired about Sean's drinking habits. Sean said that he had been through a difficult period, but that he had been seeing a therapist. "It won't happen again. I can assure you of that," Sean answered. "You appear to have learned your lesson." "I'm afraid I can't say the same for your former boss, which is why I need to appoint a new commissioner right away," Rawlings added. Sean persuaded Rawlings to reappoint Rafe as commissioner, and Jada consented. Rawlings noted with a sneer that Jada was under Rafe's control. "I have never been, nor am I under his thumb," Jada insisted. Jada maintained that her relationship with Rafe had always been mutually beneficial. Despite explicitly violating the city's policy, Rawlings argued in response. Rafe committed a blunder. However, that has nothing to do with his job performance, Sean contended. Rafe's decision to date a subordinate, according to Rawlings, demonstrated that Rafe's judgment could not be trusted. "I think Detective Hunter would make an excellent commissioner," Sean suggested. "I was actually thinking about you, Detective," Rawlings said. Sean, surprised, questioned if Rawlings had asked him to be commissioner. "What's the harm?" Rawlings stated, "You come from a long line of commissioners." Rawlings suggested that it was past time for another Brady to take over as commissioner. "Are you sure? Detective Brady was recently suspended," Jada explained. "Which is why it's the perfect time to accept this new position," Rawlings countered. Sean declined the position. "You can and will if you want to continue working in this department," Rawlings stated. Talia returned to Jada's apartment after completing her community duty for the day. Rafe emerged from the toilet wearing a robe and came to a halt when he noticed it was Talia and not Jada. Rafe went back to the bathroom to dress before apologizing to Talia. "I didn't expect you to come back so soon," Rafe admitted. Talia explained that she had returned home to shower after a morning of garbage picking. "Jada had just left for work, and I didn't have anywhere to be," Rafe explained. Talia shook her head, saying she couldn't believe Rafa had been fired because of his friendship with Jada. Rafe admitted to violating the city's policy. "I guess I probably shouldn't have," Rafe continued. "From my understanding, Mayor Rawlings would never have found out in the first place if it hadn't been for Sean Brady," Talia added. Rafe refused to place blame on Sean. "If I hadn't been seeing Jada in the first place, there would never have been anything for Mayor Rawlings to hear," Rafe emphasized. Rafe told Talia that he appreciated her support, but that he was solely responsible for his job loss. Rafe inquired about Channel after Talia mentioned her. "We actually had a pretty good time," Talia said. "That's fantastic. Perhaps she's ready to put what happened at the bakery behind her, and you two can be friends again," Rafe speculated. "Yeah," Talia whispered, "friends." Rafe inquired whether Talia was interested in learning more. "To be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, I've never felt drawn to women. And the only reason I joined Channel in the first place was because Colin pushed me to," Talia explained. Talia admitted to feeling something when she kissed Channel. But you're not sure if you want to act on it, Rafe pointed out. I don't know, Talia admitted. Talia sighed and said she still wanted to shower before thanking Rafe for the conversation. Kayla said she is going to work with Abe and help him see that I only want him to get better, Paulina stated. He will, and sooner or later, no matter what, he will return to you. I know he will, Mama, Channel responded. Paulina apologized for keeping Channel out of the house for no apparent reason. Channel admitted that she had spent the night conversing with Talia. As they were leaving the courtroom, Colin said some pretty horrible things to Talia, and I told her that none of that was true and tried to make her feel better. No matter what Talia did, she did not deserve Colin's abuse, Channel stated. Channel mentioned that she and Talia had discussed things over dinner. I remembered why I liked her so much in the first place, Channel said. Channel admits to feeling a connection with Talia. Are you saying that you're attracted to this girl? Paulina inquired. Channel's phone rang with a call from the bakery before she could react. What? Channel screamed. Paulina inquired as to what had occurred. There was a surprise inspection from the health department, and we failed, so the health inspector said they're shutting us down, Channel revealed. Channel, perplexed, insisted that she had followed every rule. When Paulina inquired about the reason for the shutdown, Channel stated that Mayor Rawlings had issued the order. Channel frowned as she told Paulina about her earlier meeting with Rawlings and his threat at the time. That guy, he's out to get me, Channel declared. Abe chuckled as he watched Body and Soul at Steve and Kayla's place. Kayla brought home takeout from work. You do know who I am, don't you? Kayla inquired. Of course, says one. Cassandra is your name. Charlemagn's mortal foe, Abe declared. Kayla corrected Abe and introduced herself as Kayla. With a puzzled expression on his face, Abe said, Of course. Kayla was Abe's doctor, he noted. You just remind me of her a little, Abe commented. Kayla laughed as she gazed at the television. Abe apologized for the misunderstanding. Kayla stated that keeping track of all the new names and people in Abe's life was challenging. I think I'm imposing, Abe admitted. Even if you tried, Kayla informed Abe, you couldn't impose on us. When Kayla mentioned her mother, Abe stated that he felt he knew her mother. You did it. You know everyone in our family. You were like family to me. And even if you don't remember us, you're still with us, Kayla replied. Kayla was thanked by Abe. As much as Paulina wanted me to, I knew from the moment I got there that I couldn't stay, and that's when I called your husband, Abe explained. Kayla expressed gratitude to Abe for her and Steve's assistance. But from the look on Paulina's face, I knew how much I had upset her, Abe acknowledged. Kayla informed Abe that she had spoken with Paulina. I think she understands that you just need some time, Kayla reassured Abe. I didn't mean to hurt her, Abe said quietly. Abe expressed concern that Paulina would have pushed him too hard to remember, and that if he did not recover his memory, he would have to watch Paulina suffer. It would have hurt her even more than my leaving, Abe explained. I think you're right, Kayla concurred. Abe informed Kayla that when Paulina kissed him, it seemed like he was kissing a stranger. You don't remember her at all? Kayla inquired. I'd see her in my dreams for a split second. I'd even recognize her for a little moment. Then the next minute, I wouldn't recognize her, Abe explained. Abe grasped his head and remarked, My mind is jumbled. I don't know how to make any sense of it, Abe confessed. Abe revealed that his memories were mixed up between his real life with Paulina and his fabricated existence with Whitley. That is understandable. You sustained a serious head injury. And then Whitley continued to give you drugs, Kayla explained. Abe reminded Kayla that he was no longer influenced by Whitley. Concerned, Abe inquired of Kayla whether the effects of Whitley's medications were lasting. Kayla replied, I don't think so. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.